Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. It's been a couple days, it's been actually maybe even almost a week since I've done a Walking Dead video, and I know that's a long time without a Walking Dead video, and I know that's a lot. At least half of my audience is here for Walking Dead, maybe even more than that. So, I decided, I was like, let's do a Walking Dead video for today. Don't have too much, but I do have a couple things to go over, one for Fear and one for Walking Dead. Still doing the Game of Thrones videos. Of course, we might do one more before Game of Thrones Episode 2. And also, tonight is a huge night. We have The Plague, Anthony's last episode. So that review will be posted tonight. So really excited for that. Check back in the channel somewhere around 9 o'clock for my review of the last episode for Anthony. So yes, and also, by the way, Undead Freak 78, I am going to be doing a reaction video for the episode of The Plague tonight. And I actually, oh my god, that's right, and I want to make this message to Undead Freak 78 right now. The episode is like a half an hour long, and it's going to take a long time to upload, and I don't have the time to upload like a long video tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post my review of the episode after watching it on camera. I'm going to watch it on camera tonight. But it's like it's going to be like a 30-minute video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to post my review of episode 6, Anthony's last episode tonight. And then what I'll do is tomorrow I will post my reaction of the episode that I filmed tonight. So, because I'll have more time to upload it tomorrow. So I hope that's cool with you, Undead Freak 78. Wanted to just leave that comment. So, yeah, and I might actually even talk to him about it as well, because it's going to take a while. The episode's a half an hour, and I don't have that much time, you know, as it is. So, I'm going to do my review tonight, and then my reaction that I'm filming tonight will be uploaded tomorrow. So, I hope that's cool with you, and oh my god, that episode, I just can't believe it's only a couple hours away. So, and yes, Game of Thrones videos, there are some Game of Thrones videos coming up pretty soon. So, yes, this will be back in the background once we do episode 2 review. But, yeah, so, but it's Walking Dead video, so we get some Walking Dead stuff. So let's talk about The Walking Dead, because we're already 2 minutes in, and I'm just pretty much rambling now. So let's discuss which is the thumbnail you guys see of Aaron. Aaron, I really like this statement too. I really like this statement. He has basically said that we have we are going to be getting, at least he thinks, that The Walking Dead could end up like Star Trek and get, you know, like a few more decades. And, I mean, that's a crazy announcement, because it's like, yeah, it might not happen. I don't know if we'll get 20 more years of the Walking Dead series, but, you know, it's still crazy to think about that. It seems like the writers and producers are looking into doing 10 or 20 more years of the Walking Dead series. Now, for me, that would be the best thing ever, because you guys love The Walking Dead. This is one of the best series on TV, and it's my favorite show to review. So, either if the original series ends in a few years and we get other shows that are related to the Walking Dead universe, we get the movies, we get to see all that. That would be cool if we could still get the Walking Dead franchise, just like Star Trek, for like 20 more years or something. Like Ross Marquand said, the actor who plays Aaron is the one who said this. So I really like that comment, and I think that's really cool, because it's like, when you think about it, it's like The Walking Dead is so good that, no, I don't know if the original series can go for 20 more years. That is almost an impossible thing to do. But we definitely could see the universe, the Walking Dead universe, go on for 10 or 20 more years. I don't think that's that hard to do. It's got an audience. It has an audience. And especially if the quality gets better and Angela Kang gets better and better, because it's like season 9, it's like the best season ever. Think of Angela Kang and how much work she put into that. How much work is she going to put into season 10, season 11, if she's still running the show by then? Angela Kang could make this show better and better and better as the years go on. We don't know. We're just going to have to find out. So I really like the idea of having The Walking Dead go on for another 10 or 20 years, in terms of, you know, the franchise, and especially if Angela Kang's involved with it, and just, oh man, she has some great ideas for the series, I think. That I think, yeah, I think we're good, you know. If we can really get 10 or 20 more years out of The Walking Dead, I think that would be cool, and I really like Ross Marquand's comments on this. The actor who plays Aaron, he's the one that said this, that it could go on for 10 or 20 more years. Because it's like, I think this would be like the coolest thing if it could do that, because if The Walking Dead, let's say in 20 years from now, Walking Dead is still on, like the franchise is still around, I think that would be the coolest thing, because it's like, imagine me, like, I'm 14 right now, going on 50 now. It's like, if you think about that, I would be like, oh my god, I would be like 35 years old reviewing The Walking Dead. I think that would be like the coolest thing. And if you guys, like, I don't know about this, but like, if we were all here in like 20 years or something, and you guys were all, we're still here, and we were way younger back then, and now, we're 20 years older, and I'm 20 years older, and we're all, I mean, some people are already grown up on this channel, but some, like, the people that are my age, imagine 20 more years of The Walking Dead, and we're like 30, 35 years old still talking about The Walking Dead, on the channel. I think that would be the coolest thing ever, and, you guys, the 500 of you that are here, I think that'd be cool, for you guys to be the ones that knew me 20 years ago, like at this time. I don't know, I think that's just so cool. It's such a cool, an idea, and I really like the idea of Walking Dead going on for 10 or 20 more years, because then it's like, really, when you think about it, man, we would all be older, especially the people my age. We would be like 30, 35 now, and by then, and still talking about The Walking Dead, still talking about the franchise, especially if the franchise just expands even more. Man, I think this would be the coolest thing ever. So I really wanted to comment on that. I think that's just the coolest idea ever, and I'm really excited for the future of the Walking Dead franchise, for sure. So, just awesome. Really, really awesome. So, write your comments, though, in the comment section below. I really want to hear, would you be up for a couple more, like another decade or two of The Walking Dead? Or do you think the show doesn't have it, and they don't have it in them, and they really don't have, even 10 more years left of The Walking Dead? I see another 5 to 10 more years. I don't know about 20, and that's why I said I think it'd be cool if they did make like 20 more years of just the Walking Dead, a brand overall, and we were still talking about the Walking Dead universe in some capacity when I'm like 25, 30, 35 years old. That would just be the coolest thing ever. So, and, because like I said, for people that are my age, like, Ryan's TWD channel, or, the Diego tuber, we're all around my age, right? Because I'm like 14 going on 15. And, there's a lot of us that are, like, in the early teenage years like me. And it's like, would you imagine if Walking Dead was like 20 years ahead, and we were like, 30, 35 years old talking about Walking Dead, and, we knew each other back at, 12 or 13 or whatever. So I don't know, man. When I heard Ross Marquand say that, I was like, wow, that would be like the coolest thing if the Walking Dead franchise went on for another, 10 or 20 years like Star Trek. And he compared it to Star Trek, and it's like, yeah, look at how long Star Trek has been around, that's something for sure. So, want to definitely give my thoughts on that. That's my Walking Dead video for today. Not sure how many more Walking Dead videos I'll do this week, but I definitely, I'm going to do at least this one. And also, most likely my next Walking Dead video will be on Saturday. I'm going to be doing a Carol Peltier character spotlight for Carol. So, yeah, really, really cool stuff. So, write your comments below. Would you be up for, another decade of The Walking Dead, or even 2 more decades? Like, you're talking, 20 years of The Walking Dead. I'm like 30 years old reviewing Walking Dead. I just think that'd be the coolest thing ever. So, yeah, but we'll have to see. I think that's a little extreme, but I really like the idea of me still reviewing Walking Dead at 30 years old. I think that'd be the coolest thing ever. So, are you guys up for the channel, no matter what happens to The Walking Dead? Will you guys still be here if The Walking Dead is not around in the next 10 years? Will you still be watching Dan's reviews? Will you follow, whatever I watch, like, whatever new shows come out or anything? Will you guys still be here when The Walking Dead does eventually end? Because, like I said, we don't know if it's going to go on for 10 or 20 more years. That's just Ross Marquand thinking it could. But yeah, for sure. Definitely wanted to talk about that. Now, before we end the video, also just want to talk about something about Fear real quick. I know you guys don't like Fear, so I'm going to make this short. Kim Dickens likes the idea of Madison returning. I saw that one too. That article too on Google, and I figured I'd tell you guys. So, it sounds like the Kim Dickens really likes the idea of Madison returning, to Fear, and I personally would love to see that because I think her death was just so stupid. But we didn't see it. That's the thing. We didn't see her death. So that's what really makes me think. I'm like, well, honestly, if you wanted to bring Madison back, you could, and nobody would hate on you because it's like you didn't show the death anyway. So it's not like you're like, oh, you showed her death. How on earth is she here now? You showed her die. No, they didn't. So. Man, there's dumpsters, there's helicopters, there's tons of ways out in the Walking Dead universe, right? So, you can't really say that Madison's dead. I mean, she's supposed to be, and I think that's the impression we're supposed to get, and I still kind of do think she is. But if the writers did want to bring Madison back to boost the ratings a bit, even though I don't know how much it would, I think that'd be cool because then at least you have Madison there, and I think people would be happy with that. And it's like, you can't say Madison was dead. You can't. You could look at any way that she got out of there, and it would make sense because it's like we didn't see Madison die. So I figured I would talk about that too. Kim Dickens liking the idea of Madison returning. So will Madison return to the series? I'm saying no, because it seems like the showrunners really just want to kind of get rid of her for some reason and have Morgan lead the show. When the new showrunners took over, it really seemed like they just wanted to take Madison and Nick out and just put in a new cast with Morgan and his group. So I don't know about that, but I think it'd be cool if Madison returned to Fear. If Madison returned to Fear the Walking Dead, I would be more interested in the series than I am now. Definitely. Especially Daniel, Madison, Troy, Dwight, Morgan, and all in Fear. Yeah, then I'd be up for it, to be honest. Yeah, I would definitely be up for it if Madison was in Fear. But I just don't see that happening, which is really unfortunate for sure. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll be back. For my review of The Plague, and reaction of that episode will be uploaded tomorrow. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.